Hey, this is Street Level Spirituality coming at you with your April Astro-Tarot and all that funky stuff reading. I was thinking a lot this morning about just the trips that we get on in our heads about reality and stuff, and ultimately if you just make peace with the fact that you're just going to die anyway, it really doesn't matter, does it? So it's looking for some spirituality and some insight. Make peace with death, man. Like, look at it, face it, be with it. It's not that it's the now for you or the now for anyone in particular, but just that when we can live in life integrated with the reality of death, and then even better that we have an understanding of kind of what that's about, the better off we are, because we're not living in a fantasy. We're living in the presence of what actually is. And that level of integration can be really frightening for somebody who's used to mainstream society, because they're kind of living in a fantasy all the time of everything being fabulous. I'm a foodie, I'm fabulous, I wear the felt hat, I'm cool, you know, that kind of reality that you don't want to be in. So I thought we could talk a little bit about the astrology and all that stuff, but I also thought it would be really fun to go on a field trip.
It's the garden. Getting some herbs going here. It's my little house. This is it. This is where it all happens. This is the car. Yay! So we have a new moon coming up in Libra, and obviously that opposes Aries, the sign that we're in right now. Mercury is going into Aries also, so there's a lot of that polarity between Aries and Libra right now. Balance and initiative, fairness and individualism. We got Jupiter expanding Pluto. Basically, you know, there's the world events are going to be playing out, but my focus tends to be more on where you're coming from as a person, as an individual, and how we're responding to all this stuff. So, you know, I just basically am like, fuck everything, you know, and just threw baby out with the bathwater, just took the trash out on everything in my life. And, you know, fuck it, who cares, man? Life's short, man. What the hell are we doing here, dude? Right now we're gonna go on an adventure. And yeah, I remember being a kid, and we'd go play around in the canyons and stuff like that. We'd go have a good time and goof around, and I loved it. It was really fun. It was fun throwing dirt clods at each other and making hideouts and digging holes in the ground and all that stuff. And you know, I spent a lot of time in corporate America. I studied the human condition for a long time. It's all bullshit. It's all symbols. It's all status, and you're getting tricked if you think that's going to make you happy, you know. And even if you do succeed within that world, the people around you love you for the wrong reasons and are with you for the wrong reasons. So you'll never have that sense of fulfillment. So it's super important to just, you know, to find a way to be yourself within this mess. And this whole situation we're in right now is a great opportunity, because it really demonstrates that we don't need those systems to function. We don't need those systems to define who we are as people. And I think a lot of people are either, you know, kind of like questioning their reality because they've invested way too much in this system of ideas and things and buying and all that crap, and not enough in who they actually are and what makes them happy. And like I was saying, for myself, that's going on adventures. That's having a good time and eating well and gardening and having fun and being creative and just following whatever like sparks your spirit at any given moment, dude. And fuck anyone who says there's a problem with that, you know? All right, here we go, dude. We're doing it. We're out in nature. This is awesome. This is like some Huckleberry Finn shit. Let's go hide out. All right, dude, I think I found this spot, dude. We're gonna off-road it here a little bit. Let's go do some astrology in the bushes. Get down in the bushes here. See what we can find. let's just make sure this doesn't suck. Totally suck. So let's do some cards here. I'll shuffle on my leg. I'll attempt to shuffle my leg. How you guys doing, dude? Anyway, my mantra right now is just fucking cut from society, dude, while you can, dude. Get out, dude. You don't want to be living like that. Is it me or people fucking tripping, dude? Like, even a lot of these astrology and tarot videos I see on here, it's like everybody wants something, you know? Everybody wants to manifest something or create something or get the guy or get the car or get the stuff, and I'm like, what's he doing, dude? Come on, guys, wake up, dude. This is fucking, that's for crazy people. That's how you create a lot of suffering for yourself, is by imagining that you don't have something, in this constant feeling that you have to have something. So, I mean, it's kind of like The Secret, guys. Come on, wake up.
I went ahead and I laid out cards for each of you guys.
What's up, Libra? Your card for April is the Four of Pentacles, and the message here is rest assured. You may have found yourself in a situation that maybe feels a little bit alone, you know, or maybe what you didn't expect over the last year or so. But now you're actually kind of finding a little bit of peace in it, and you're recognizing that it's actually brought you to a place you didn't expect. So it's kind of like this rest assured based on you taking care of your basic needs on a regular basis. It's really created a really nice sense of foundation for yourself. The influencing card is the Moon. So what you want to avoid is any kind of mental chatter, or this could also be some sort of subconscious message trying to get through. Maybe you have found a peaceful place, but there's still something from the past that's wanting to come through. So it's a great time to do dream journaling. It's a great time to meditate and reflect, and it's a great time to allow yourself to feel like shit, and not whitewash your reality. You know, really let yourself feel what you're feeling and see what message it's bringing for you. Shadow points the way back to where the sun will rise again. So shadow holds no power. It's just a signpost. It's just an indicator that's bringing you a message and pointing you in the right direction. So always give yourself time to feel the things that you're feeling. You might be angry, you might be upset, you might feel hurt, you might feel all these things, and it's good because then you can integrate that into your body and move on into the future. So anyway, feeling good, it's almost as if life is giving you this opportunity to have some solid foundation and time to yourself to really be able to go into these things, to uproot some old stuff that's been hanging out that you don't really need anymore in your life. So look at it as a blessing. You know, it's a little vacay to get away from yourself and find some deeper inner peace. All right, Libra, keep it real. I'm in the bushes if you need me. Send a carrier pigeon. Love you long time. See you next month.